Hey there, the question of the day is from Clay. Clay says, okay, this may sound like a stupid question. Clay, there are no stupid questions, I promise. But in a couple of weeks, I'm going to go to the beach. I wanted to edit the images on my iPad and then get them developed. How would you go about doing that? Is there a way I could do it using iPhoto for iPad? Well, we're dealing with a few issues here. First, you need to get the images from your camera to your iPad, and then you need to edit them, and then you need to get them from your iPad to the photo developer. And you're on the go, you're not at home. So, starting with getting the images from your camera to your iPad, let's talk about some options that you have. If you do have access to your email, like if you stop at a coffee shop or something, some other place that has Wi-Fi, or if you have 4G, you could email the images to yourself. This could be time consuming though. It would probably be best if you have a small number of photos to transfer because that could get really time consuming. My favorite way to do it though is with this. This is Apple's camera connection kit. It comes with these two pieces, and this one is for you to plug your camera's SD card right into the bottom, and then this gets plugged right into the bottom of your iPad like so, and then you'll be prompted to import your images. This other piece is so that you can connect your USB cable. It just plugs right in here, and then you can plug that into your camera. So that's another option that you have. That's my favorite way to do it because this little piece is small, and I just bring it with me, and it's pretty quick and pretty painless to get the images over. You don't need Wi-Fi or 4G or anything. Okay, next you want to edit the images. There are a bunch of photo editing apps on iTunes. I particularly like Snapseed right now, but you mentioned iPhoto for iPad, which you can definitely use. Now, for photo printing. I haven't sent any photos from my iPad to a photo printer. So I did a quick search on iTunes to see if any places have apps that allow you to do it. It seemed like there should be some, but I only found one, and it was Walgreens. Their app allows you to choose photos from your photo library and upload them. And then they'd have them ready for you to pick up in an hour, which is pretty cool. You do need Wi-Fi or 4G, and I really have no idea how long it takes to upload, but the idea sounds pretty darn cool. If any of you out there, though, if you have any knowledge of any other apps that allow you to upload pics from your iPad and then just pick up the photos or receive the photos in the mail or whatever, definitely let the rest of us know. That's something that I might be interested in. Let's see, if you don't need to send the photos from the iPad to the printer, what I do is I send the photos from my iPad to my computer, and then I get them printed wherever I want. I either use an app called Transfer to get the photos from my iPad to my computer, or I sync the photos to Aperture, and you can sync it to iPhoto too. Anyway, that's a great question, Clay. Thanks a lot for it. And like I said, if any of you guys out there have any other insight into how other ways, to get images from your camera to your iPad and then edited, and then from your iPad to the photo printer, let us know. Thanks.